Corruption in Nigeria is a deeply embedded system, affecting nearly every facet of public life. It is not just a series of isolated incidents, but a pervasive culture that has taken root over decades. It involves the abuse of power for private gain, manifesting in bribery, extortion, nepotism, and embezzlement. These corrupt practices are often carried out with little fear of repercussions, creating a cycle that is hard to break. This environment of impunity stifles progress and sustainable development. Public projects are left incomplete and infrastructure deteriorates, leaving communities without essential services. Funds meant for public services are diverted, stifling innovation and perpetuating poverty. Schools, hospitals, and other public facilities suffer, impacting the quality of life for ordinary Nigerians. Political office is often seen as a pathway to personal enrichment, fostering a culture of corruption. This perception undermines public trust and erodes the foundations of democracy. This mindset makes meaningful reform a monumental challenge. Activists and citizens demand change, but the entrenched system resists, making progress slow and difficult. Understanding this issue is crucial to comprehending Nigeria's economic instability. The economy cannot thrive when corruption drains resources and stifles entrepreneurial spirit. The nation's potential is consistently held back by corruption, demanding urgent attention. Addressing this issue is essential for Nigeria to unlock its full potential and ensure a brighter future for its citizens. Nigeria loses an estimated $18 billion annually due to corruption, a staggering figure that highlights the depth of the issue. Procurement fraud ensures public funds are squandered on overpriced or non-existent projects, draining resources that could have been used for development. This financial drain impacts national development and public welfare, leaving essential services underfunded and communities struggling. Misallocation of resources leads to underfunded essential services and stalled development initiatives, perpetuating a cycle of poverty and stagnation. Imagine the transformation if these stolen billions were invested in education, healthcare, and infrastructure, creating a brighter future for all Nigerians. The opportunity cost of corruption is immense, representing lost progress and prosperity that could uplift the nation. Accountability is urgently needed to redirect these funds towards productive endeavors, ensuring a better quality of life for all citizens. Without significant reform, the cycle of underdevelopment continues, trapping future generations in a web of lost opportunities. Corruption in Nigeria's infrastructure sector is a constant reminder of squandered potential. Funds for roads, bridges, and power plants often disappear into fraudulent contracts. This results in incomplete or substandard projects, leading to rapid deterioration. Public services like healthcare and education suffer immensely under corruption. Hospitals lack supplies, schools are under-resourced, and social safety nets fail. The poor and marginalized are disproportionately affected, perpetuating a cycle of disadvantage. Corruption within procurement processes weakens institutional integrity across the board. Elite misconduct fuels instability and economic ruin in Nigeria. High-profile corruption cases undermine public trust and state legitimacy. Elite corruption is a catalyst for social unrest and political instability. The #bad governance protests highlight the public's frustration with corrupt policies. Corruption compromises national security, leaving critical infrastructure vulnerable. Misallocation of resources stifles economic growth and creates an unstable investment climate. Policies perceived as corrupt lead to disastrous economic outcomes. Sustainable development remains elusive without addressing elite corruption. Nigeria stands at a critical juncture, needing decisive action against corruption. The nation's future depends on the steps we take today to address these deep-rooted issues. A multi-pronged approach is required, tackling corruption at all levels of society. This involves not just the government, but also the private sector and civil society. Strengthening institutions, promoting transparency, and fostering societal intolerance for corruption are essential. These measures will help build a more resilient and fair system. Improving transparency in public procurement and establishing robust accountability mechanisms are crucial. This ensures that public resources are used effectively and for the benefit of all citizens. Enhancing whistleblower protections and using technology to monitor activities can reduce corruption. These tools empower citizens to take an active role in governance. Success hinges on political will and active citizen engagement. Without the commitment of leaders and the participation of the populace, reforms will falter. Leaders must demonstrate a genuine commitment to rooting out corruption. Their actions should inspire confidence and trust among the people. The journey to a corruption-free Nigeria requires courage and determination for future prosperity. Together we can build a nation where integrity and justice prevail.